Alright, here we go. Number one has all these angular measurements that we have to turn into radians. So if we look at A, it's 28 degrees. Remember, we put that over 1, and we have to have a unit conversion. And there is pi radians in 180 degrees. So degrees is going to cancel. I'm going to be left with radians. It's kind of given that it's pi radians right here. I could write that thing if you want. And so I have 28 times pi divided by 180. 28 times, use your pi key on your calculator, and then divide it by 180, and you should get 0.49. And again, if you want to write the radian symbol. B, same thing, 50 degrees. Should be a little bigger, yes. And our conversion factor is pi over 180. Degrees cancels. So I have 50 times pi divided by 180, and I get 0.87. Guess I could write radians in there if you want. C is 145 degrees. Put that over 1. Again, my conversion factor is pi over 180 degrees. The degrees just cancels, so it's 145 times pi divided by 180, and you get 2.5 radians. I guess I should just put radians right there. D, that's a D, believe it or not, is 3 revolutions. Well, now we have a different conversion factor because we're not in degrees, we're in revolution. 1 revolution, that has to go on the bottom so I can cancel, is 2 pi. So it's 3 times 2 times pi, and I get 18.8 radians. It's all about the conversion factor. I'm going to try to sneak in E, F, and G here. E is 60 revolutions. 1 revolution is 2 pi. So 60 times 2 times pi. And this gives me about 370. Let's round that bad boy up to 377 radians. What's next here? F. Now don't be fooled here. 0.25 revolutions per 1 second. I still have to go 1 revolution is 2 pi. Revolution goes away. Sorry, I didn't cancel it up here. Remember, that goes away. So you're still going to have seconds on the bottom. You're going to have radians per second, which is what we're after instead of revolutions per second. So it's 0.25 times 2 times pi, and I get about 1.57. Now, careful here, you have radians on top. Remember, radians would be here over seconds. So G, last one, same thing, just a different unit. Don't be freaked out. 0.35 revolution per second squared. 1 revolution is 2 pi. Careful that, don't freak out on that. I'll put the answer on the bottom, but the second squared is just going to still be there. So 0.35 times 2 times pi, and I get about a 2.1. I'm going to round that to 2. I don't know what I did wrong there. 0.35 times 2 times pi. I get about 2.2 radians per second squared. Alright, that's number 1. Woo woo, woo woo.